So for those of you who don't know what happened, Justin Longhaired Mac Daddy Trudeau, two-time Canadian betraying son of Satan, Justin Trudeau, was heckled aggressively by a former Trudeau voter on the Danforth as the Mac Daddy went to the Danforth to pay his respects to the victims of the Toronto mass shooting. Now, the heckler referred to Trudeau to his face as a disingenuous prick, which is exactly what he is. And the fact that somebody who claims to have voted for Justin Trudeau in 2015 is now out there publicly condemning the long-haired Mac Daddy to his face in downtown Toronto is very, very problematic for the long-haired Mac Daddy, Justin Trudeau. People are beginning to see and to realize that he is not a genuine person. He is not a good person, but he's nothing but a low-life sack of trash, long-haired Mac Daddy, Canadian betraying, disingenuous son of Satan. That is exactly what I have been calling him for the past 3 years, and now it looks like many, many, many people are beginning to realize that as well. He is completely disingenuous. He didn't mean a word of that. This happened a week and a half ago in Toronto. And rather than joining the Premier of Ontario, the Mayor of Toronto, the Police Chief of Toronto, and many other officials who run this country and this province, and rather than meeting them to discuss ways on keeping Canadians safe and to prevent this from happening again, this fool sends out a few little words in a tweet, sends it out, his condolences, he prays for the victims, blah, 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 and then he goes right back to his vacation. I mean, he did not attend one meeting, not one, to discuss how he is going to keep Canadians safe. And he's supposed to be the Prime Minister. He sends out Bill Blair, the former police chief of Toronto, Bill Blair. He sends him out. Now, the thing about it is that all of these actions look disingenuous. And the fact that he is actually still willing to bring in ISIS fighters to come to Canada and use our taxpayer dollars to try and rehabilitate them is nothing but the icing on the cake. So this is a former Trudeau, and I'm going to show you the exchange, the heckling exchange. You can go down to the link to the comment section. There's a link that I've put there. Click on that link and you can see the heckling exchange and you can see his interview with David the Menzoid Menzies from The Rebel. He will state he was a Trudeau voter. He used to be a Trudeau whore, which is what I call Trudeau fans. He used to be a Trudeau whore, voted for Trudeau, and now he is so angry with his former Mac Daddy that he's willing to go out in public, condemn the fool, rebuke the fool, and tell him to his face what he is, a disingenuous prick. If it was me, I'd have called him not only a disingenuous prick, I'd have called him the son of Satan, which is what he is, a long-haired Mac Daddy, two-timing, Canadian backstabbing son of Satan, demon seed from the third region of hell. That is exactly what he is. That is his title. I've laid it on him. That it's gonna stick with him to the end of his days, whether he's reelected or not. That is what he is. And he has been heckled and rebuked and thrown the hell out of Toronto, and apparently now he's back on his vacation. Just imagine when a girl made that lie that some Asian had torn off her hijab in Scarborough. The Mac Daddy was up and down. You couldn't shut this dude up. Talking about how there's an Islamophobia problem in Canada. We're going to stop this. He was all over the place condemning something that had never happened. And then something that actually does happen, a mass shooting, a 10-year-old and an 18-year-old are killed. Many others are injured. Some people will never be able to walk again. He sends a little tweet from his vacation, and then he's just on vacation for the next week and a half. He comes back, he reads a little script that his handlers probably wrote to him, and he gets heckled out of Toronto. That's exactly what this Mac Daddy deserves. And even his own former whores are now turning against him. So that's what happened. You can see the exchange. Go down to the comments section, click on the link that I have, and you will be redirected to the video where Justin, the long-haired Mac Daddy Trudeau, was rebuked and heckled by a former supporter of his. This is the Arana Nation.